A friend of mine posted a quote and it made me think. If a monkey hoarded more bananas than it could possibly eat while the other monkeys starved, the scientists would study this animal and try to figure out what's wrong with it. But when humans do it, we put them on the cover of Forbes. June 12th, we got our first trillionaire, Elon Musk. And it sparked the debate. Should one man have all this power? Should we have a trillionaire while other people are starving? People can't afford groceries. Millions of people are homeless. Well, let's look at it. Let's look at both sides. Let's look at how Elon got there, and then we can talk about the wealth inequality. Let's follow the money. 2002, Elon sold his stake in PayPal. You know, Elon comes from some money, but he used that nepotism to help build a company. And he made $180 million off of that stake in PayPal. You would think most people would stop there. But no, he had two crazy ideas. He threw that money into a company called Tesla that was struggling, and he started SpaceX. So he said, let's make battery technology, electric cars, and then let's send people to Mars. Crazy, right? Both of those companies almost went bankrupt in 2008. A lot of people lost a lot of things in 2008, but Elon was able to borrow his way and keep those companies afloat. They say he was borrowing money for his rent. Fast forward, 2021, Tesla blew up. The shares got super high. A lot of people made money, but Elon made a lot of money. He even got $1 billion payout from just being on the board. They wanted to keep him in the company. Fast forward, June 12th, SpaceX IPOs. The initial public offering, $135 a share. When it came out, it hit $150. Now it's $190 a share. And they have over 500 million shares. The company is valued at 1.77 trillion. Elon owning a bunch of shares in Tesla, a bunch of shares in SpaceX. His net worth is 1.1, 1.2 trillion dollars. And a lot of people are saying, what kind of system is this when you could have some people who can't even eat, can't even afford groceries, can't pay for gas, can't even afford to live, but you got another man literally trying to live on Mars? A lot of people say, don't hate the play, hate the game. This is the system, and it looks like it's working. This is more of a democracy issue than economics. I mean, we got to think about it, though. He doesn't have $1 trillion in his bank account. This is paper. This is on paper. He's worth $1 trillion. He's literally owned his way to $1 trillion, while we are trying to earn our way to 100,000 or 1,000,000 or whatever number we're trying to get to. It just goes to show you can't earn your way to wealth. I've said this before. We have to own our way to wealth. We have to take advantage of whatever opportunities we have and try to get some ownership. Small stake in a small business, a startup, or start our own small business, or try to own some real estate. Stop selling grandma's house. When grandma dies, when grandpa dies, when your father says he wants you to take over the company, you might want to take over the company. Own something. If you have any extra money and you can purchase some shares, buy some shares in a company. Have some ownership, because the system is jacked up. People are getting more efficient, getting better at their job, and their money isn't going up with it. What do they call it? the wages aren't moving with the cost of living. You got to figure out a way to out own more than you earn. That's the only way around it, because it doesn't look like the system is changing. This man is literally shooting for the moon while others are trying to pick up the crumbs. You tell me how you feel. Is the system working? Is it messed up? Or how are you going to try to fight your way through the system? I mean, can't beat them, join them. Play the game. Or are you going to try to bring the system down? It's an interesting question, though. Because, yeah, he doesn't have that money, but he does have the assets. And when you own stuff, people look at you different. You can borrow against those assets. You can basically take out debt and avoid paying taxes, because what you have over here is so much more valuable than the money that they're giving you. Keep that in mind. Like the video. Share the video. Subscribe. We friends now. And as always, the world is yours. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.